Gunnison Hafaday. This virtual Committee on Rules meeting is now called to order. For the record, today is Thursday, November 12th, and the time is now 11:34 a.m. Just a few housekeeping rules. When called to speak, please ensure that you are unmuted and you are speaking directly into your microphone. All members must abide by rules of conduct and quality assurance standards, including but not limited to using a desktop or laptop computer with webcam and microphone, broadcasting from a quiet room with little to no interruptions, adequate lighting, specifically to ensure the participant's face is visible at all times and not backlit, wearing proper attire, using only respectful and professional language and conduct, and not using virtual backgrounds during the duration of the meeting. We will begin with our roll call, and our Committee on Rules Director, Ms. Mary Maravilla, will now call the roll of members.
Chair Bisco-Lee.
Buenas, Gaigia.
Legislative Secretary Shelton.
Hafaday.
Speaker Munya Barnes.
Vanessa Sijus Gaigia.
Vice Speaker Nelson. Senator Marsh Titano.
Esteguitu.
Senator Perez.
Here.
Senator Rigel.
Here.
Senator San Augustine.
Present.
Senator Jose Pito Terlahi. Senator Therese M. Terlahi.
Kagitu.
Senator Moylan.
Here.
Senator Torres.
Kagitu.
Madam Chair, you have a quorum.
Tadus Maasi, does the chair hear a motion to excuse members not present?
Motion.
Tadus Maasi, there's been a motion by Senator Joe San Augustine, seconded by the speaker. And we'll go through the roll call once more. Mary? I apologize. On the motion to excuse members not present.
Sorry about that. Chair Bisco-Lee.
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton.
Again.
Speaker Barnes.
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson. Senator Marsh Titano.
Again.
Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Rigel.
Aye.
Senator San Augustine.
Again.
Senator Jose Pito Terlahi.
Yeah.
Senator Therese M. Terlahi.
Okay.
Senator Moylan.
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Again.
Tadus Maasi, the motion received 11 aye votes and 1 excused. Motion passes. And I'll give all the members a few moments to review the core meeting minutes from October 8th, 2020, which can be found in our Google Drive folder for this meeting. It's the first item listed.
Madam Chair.
Yes, Senator San Augustine, you're recognized.
Yeah, motion to accept the minutes and subject to any administrative correction that's needed.
Thank you. There's been a motion to accept the ratification of core meeting minutes on October 8th, 2020 by Senator Joe San Augustine, seconded by the speaker, subject to corrections. Roll call, please.
Chair Bisco-Lee.
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton.
Again.
Speaker Barnes.
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excused absence. Senator Marsh Titano.
Again.
Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Rigel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Jose Pedro Terlahi,
Kaya.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Seduce Masi, colleagues, I apologize. Senator Pito Terlahi, could I just get you to repeat your vote to accept the minutes? Is it a yes or no?
I accept the minutes.
Seduce Masi. Okay, thank you. That's 11 ayes and 1 excused absence. Motion passes. Thank you very much. We'll now move on to core business and document tracking. So our first item of core business is an update on document tracking, and our legislative secretary will now provide her report, which can be found in the Google Drive folder for this meeting. It's the second item. Senator Shelton?
Sidious Masi, Madam Chair, and half a day to all of our colleagues here today. Appointments by the governor. There are 224 total appointments submitted by Governor Lulian Guerrero to date. In our October 2020 session, we confirmed 23 appointments. Of the remaining appointments to be confirmed, 37 appointments. Some have been withdrawn and some are pending confirmation. No pending appointments, however, have extended beyond the authorized 90-day term limit. Zone changes. There are 4 zone changes requests at this time. And rules and regulations. We have received a total of 16 proposed rules and regulations. 9 of the 16 have had their public hearings. Sidious Masi, Madam Chair.
Seduce Masi, Madam Secretary, and thank you for the report. The next item of business is the ratification of referrals. The referrals of bills, resolutions, and appointments are indicated in each of the corresponding logs, which can be found in our Google Drive folder, item number 3. Does the chair hear a motion to ratify the referral of bills?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
There's been a motion by our legislative secretary, Senator Shelton, to on the ratification of bills, subject to correction, and seconded by Senator Joe San Augustine. I apologize. Ms. Maravilla, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excused absence. Senator Marsh Tadsino,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rigel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Support again.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Seduce Masi, colleagues, the motion on the ratification of bills subject to correction received 11 ayes, 1 excused absent. Motion passes. We'll now move to the ratification of the referral of appointments. Does the chair hear a motion?
So move, Madam Chair.
Moved by the speaker.
Second.
Seconded by Senator Clint Rigel. So on the ratification of appointments, Ms. Maravilla, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Ungan.
Speaker Barnes,
Ungan.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence. Senator Marsh Tatino,
Ungan.
Senator Perez,
Ungan.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Ungan.
Senator Pito Terlahi, Senator Therese Terlahi,
Ungan.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Ungan.
To Jusmasi colleagues, that motion received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. The motion passes. Does the chair hear a motion to ratify the referral of resolutions?
So moved.
Moved by Senator Camacho Torres. Seconded by Senator Moylan. Ms. Maravilla, roll call, please.
Chair Biscoe Lee,
Ungan.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Ungan.
Speaker Barnes,
Ungan.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence. Senator Marsh Tatino,
Ungan.
Senator Perez,
Ungan.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Ungan.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Ungan.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Okay.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Ungan.
To Jusmasi colleagues, the motion on the ratification of resolutions has received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. Motion carries. We'll now move on to items for placement on the session agenda. Since our October meeting, committee reports for the following items have been duly filed and met the core committee report deadline. Those include bills number 6, 11, 46, 56, 69, 71, 133, 148, 168, 185, 197, 217, 218, 253, 260, 262, 263, 283, 285, 312, and bill number 327-35. Does the chair hear motions to add a bill to the session agenda? I'd like to recognize my vice chair, Senator Shelton.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move that we be able to place bills on the session agenda, and if I can begin with one of my bills.
Please proceed.
Yes, bill number 253-35 COR. This is an act to amend section 28202 of chapter 28, title 17, Guam Code annotated, relative to the benefits for merit scholarship recipients, to grandfather existing merit scholarship recipients from the changes in benefits made in Public Law 34-151 and expanding the applicability of the merit scholarship to encompass the total cost of attendance to ensure the success of our merit scholars.
Jusmasi, Madam Vice Chair, I just wanted to note that's 253-35 COR as amended. Is that correct?
As amended, yes, that's correct.
There's been a motion to move 253-35 as amended by Senator Shelton. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded by Senator Joe San Augustine. Ms. Maravilla, roll call, please.
Chair Biscoe Lee,
Ungan.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Ungan.
Speaker Barnes,
Ungan. Ungan.
Speak- Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence. Senator Marsh Tatino,
Ungan.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Chalahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Chalahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Situs Maasi colleagues, the motion on 253 received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. Motion carries. Vice Chair Shelton, you're recognized.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. And I'd like to just state for the record, a bill number 197-35 LS as substituted on the floor. This was a bill that I set aside in a previous session, so it remains on our session agenda. I just like to state for the record here that I plan to address this bill in this session.
Situs Maasi.
Thank you.
If nothing further, I'll move to Speaker Munya Barnes. You're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I did have a bill that was time sensitive. And I understand that the oversight chair, Senator March, is probably getting the committee report routed right now. It's Bill 402-35 as it relates to the authorization for the additional lease for the Guam Football Association. And I just want to note for the record that I want to motion that when the committee report gets uploaded, and it did not meet the deadline for submission, but it is time sensitive.
Duly noted. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Any other motions?
That's it right now at this time, because all the other bills that I have also did not meet the deadline. So I'll wait the December session. Thank you.
Zeus Maasi, Madam Speaker. Senator Kelly Marsh Taitino, you're recognized.
Situs Maasi, Madam Chair. I don't have any bills at this time, and if you could kindly remind me if I mention the possibility of a resolution at this time, or if I wait until another round.
Yeah, if you're not, you're not placing it, you're just mentioning that you will move it? Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
Yes, so I do plan to move Resolution 365-35 LS as introduced by myself, Senators Therese Chalahi, Sabina Perez, Talina Nelson, Clint Rajel, Joe San Augustine, Regine Bisco-Lee, William Castro, and Telo Taitagui. And it is titled Relative to Ritehi Mambazana Siha, urging the U.S. Navy to identify habitats, cease its use of active sonar that harms marine mammals, use passive sonar to detect the presence of marine mammals, and provide all information as declared necessary by the government of Guam in order to determine boundaries of habitat areas of beaked whales and other cetaceans.
Sizus Maasi, Senator. Thank you. That's duly noted. So that's Resolution 365.
A second.
Anything else that you'd want to mention or move at this time, Senator Kelly?
I do have 3 nominations, but of course I'll wait until it's time to do that.
Okay, thank you. Senator Joe San Augustine, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have 2 bills out there, but one I know is in your committee. It's pending the review. Once it's completed and it meets the proper uploading and review of all my colleagues, and then I'll move it on the floor if time is allowed. And that's okay. Bill 219, and that deals with. You want me to read the bill just for everybody's?
Sure.
All right. Bill 219 was introduced by myself, co-sponsored by Senator Speaker Tina Rose Munya Barnes, Senator Will Castro, and Senator Clint Rajel. An act to amend section 7120 of chapter 7 of division 2, title 17, Guam Code annotated to amend section 8502 of article 5, Guam chapter 8 of title 12, Guam Code annotated to amend section 5008.2 of part A of article 1, chapter 5 of title 5, Guam Code annotated relative to strengthening the purchase of leaseback of renewable energy purchase of service for the Department of Education, Guam Academy, Charter School, Guam Community College, and University of Guam. This is all about the renewable energy, ma'am.
Okay, duly noted.
And also, I have one other bill that is pending the review on the committee of Senator Sabina Perez. Is Bill 384. If it's ready, once it gets completed and it's cleared and it does get to your committee and is reviewed, and if time is allowed, then I'll ask to move it on the floor. And that has to do with the alcohol serving, ABC license. All right. Thank you.
Senator Sabina Perez, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So I would like to place on the agenda Bill 185-35 COR as amended by the Committee on Health, Tourism, Historic Preservation, Land, and Justice. It's a bill authored by myself and co-sponsored by Senators Luis Muñoz, James Moylan, Joe San Agustin, Amanda Shelton, Mary Torres, Telo Taitui, Kelly Marsh Taitano, and Regine Biscoli, and Senator Jose Pito Terlaje. It's an act to amend and renumber section 70.01 through 70.11 of Article 1, Chapter 70, Title 9, Guam Code Annotated, to amend section 34111 of Article 1, Chapter 34, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, and section 3119A of Part 3, Chapter 3, Title 9, Guam Administrative Rules and Regulations, and to repeal section 34112 and 34120 and 35205, Chapter 34, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, and repeal Section 3116B and C of Part 3 and Part 6, all of Chapter 3, Title 9, Guam Administrative Rules and Regulations, relative to establishing the Protecting Animal Welfare and Safety Act, also known as PUGO's Law, and increasing civil liabilities and criminal sentences, creating new criminal charges for employers and individuals, and repealing previous protections for landowners from trespass and amending previous protections from animal attacks.
That was Bill 185 as amended, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
There's been a motion by Senator Perez to move 185 onto the session agenda. Do I hear a second? Seconded by Senator Moylan. Thank you very much. Roll call, please, Ms. Maravilla.
Chair Biscoli,
Ungan.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence. Senator Marsh Taitsino,
Again.
Oh, is it me?
thank you. Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rigel,
Aye.
Senator San Agustin,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlaje,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlaje, Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Colleagues, the motion on 185 received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. Motion passes. Senator Sabina Perez, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to place on the agenda Bill number 283-35 COR as amended by the Committee on Environment, Revenue, and Taxation Procurement. It's authored by myself, Senator Sabina Flores Perez. It's an act to repeal and reenact Chapter 53 of Division 2, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to updating the Guam Safe Drinking Water Act, to repeal Chapter 53A of Division 2, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to the Guam Lead Ban Act, and to repeal and reenact Chapter 6 of Division 2, Title 22, Guam Administrative Rules and Regulations, relative to updating the Guam Safe Drinking Water Regulations.
Thank you, Senator Paris, and that's 283-35 as amended, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
There's been a motion by Senator Paris. Do I hear a second on 283? Seconded by Speaker Tina Munoz Barnes. Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again. Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence, Senator Marsh Taitano,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi, Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again. So Masi colleagues, the motion to place Bill 283 onto the session agenda received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. Motion passes. Senator Paris.
Yes, so I would like to also, for the record, I would like to add 314-335. I believe it was submitted to Committee on Rules. It's an act to amend section 3410, 3430, 3440, and 3450, all of Chapter 34, Title 9, Guam Code Annotated, relative to the prevention and prosecution of wildfires as a threat to persons, property, and the environment. So yeah, I would just like to, move this on the floor as soon as it gets uploaded.
Tizu Usmaasi, and that's Bill 314, correct?
Yes, 314-35 LS as amended.
Thank you, Senator. And before moving on, I apologize. I'd like to just go back to my Vice Chair, Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, I just wanted to clarify the committee report for Bill 197 was in fact filed. It was moved on the floor last time, and it was set aside. It wasn't sent back to committee. So at this time, would you like to make a motion to add it to our agenda, and then we can have a roll call on that?
Sure. I move to add Bill 197-35 to the agenda, and this bill is to add a new subsection 16136, 16137, 16138, 16139, and 16140 to Chapter 16, Title 17, Guam Code Annotated, relative to amending the University of Guam Charter.
And just to clarify, it's 197-35 LS as amended by the committee, correct?
And further substituted on the floor, if I recall correctly. Yes.
With Mossy. And that's a motion on 197 by Senator Shelton. Do I hear a second? Seconded by Senator Joe San Augustine. Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence, Senator Marsh Taitano,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Again.
Zeus Mossi, colleagues, the motion on 197 received 11 ayes and 1 excused absence. Motion passes. Thank you, Senator Shelton. And we'll now move to Senator Clint Ridgell. Senator, any motions to add bills to the session agenda at this time?
Well, I have 2 bills that I would like to add, but I don't believe CORE has completed the review. They are bills 401 and, actually just one bill, Bill 401. This is the Recycling QC bill. I can read it if you want, but it was submitted, it was filed to CORE on Monday. So I believe it did meet the deadline. I just think it's awaiting CORE review. So once that review is complete.
Yeah, we received it after, it was received on Monday, but after the deadline. Our deadline was at 10.
Oh, okay.
But it is in process. We're reviewing it with CORE. So did you want to read the title?
Sure. It is an act to amend Section 58104, 5814.7, 58147.2, and 58147.3F, all of Article 1, Chapter 58, Title 12, Guam Code Annotated, relative to the issuance of qualifying certificates for a circular economy and environmental sustainability activities.
Thank you, Senator Ridgell. Any other bills that you'd like to move at this time?
Just an appointment that, according to my staff, was filed at 9:56 a.m. on Monday.
Yes.
And that is the appointment of
Dorothy Harris.
Dorothy Perez Harris to the Port Authority Board of Directors.
Okay, Senator Ridgell, we'll do that once we conclude with bills, then we'll go back to you for you and Senator Kelly, I believe, for appointments. Thank
Okay,
you very much.
that's all for me. Thank you.
Just Mossi. Senator Pito Terlahi, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair, but I do have 3 appointments and I'll say it when the time comes. Thank you.
Senator Therese Terlahi.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We submitted a committee report to CORE this morning at 10:30. That would be for Bill 419. So I will try to move that on the floor as well. It's an act to add a new Chapter 75A, amend Section 75109A of Chapter 75, both of Title 21, relative to preserving the land restoration and justice mission of the Chamorro Land Trust. That's that Chamorro Land Trust settlement bill.
Okay.
And there are other bills that are time sensitive, and I believe they are either being routed. I'm just going to mention those, and I guess we'll make appropriate motion if they get submitted. These are being routed by other committees, but one is 353, which is at the request of GVB. This is to allow them to use the available balance in the rainy day fund. That's Bill 353. The other one is Bill 396. Again, this is GVB to allow them to refinance the bond, the hot bond. And Bill 408, this one was also submitted to Committee on Rules this morning. It is, again, at the request of the judiciary relative to expanding the powers of the Superior Court of Guam magistrates to include the authority to preside over additional non-dispositive hearings and to modify bail conditions. There were 4 bills submitted by the judiciary. This was the one that had no objections. So yeah, this one is the one that's been submitted to COR as of this morning, just to give you notice. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Terlahi.
Madam Chair,
Again.
just a comment on Bill 353 for Senator Therese. We're just about ready to send it.
Okay.
Right now. So we're done. We got all the signatures, so it'll be heading to your committee and hopefully to clear, and then time allowed, we should be able to announce it. Thank you.
Thank you for the Zeus Mossi. Senator Mary Camacho Torres, you're recognized. I apologize, Senator Torres, you're still on mute.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move to place Bill 312-35 LS as substituted by the Committee on Public Accountability, Human Resources, and the Guam Buildup, introduced by myself and Speaker Tina Munya Barnes. This is an act to amend Section 4403D through F, Article 4, Chapter 4, Title 4, Guam Code Annotated, relative to authorizing the Civil Service Commission to null and void personnel actions which are in violation of existing laws or regulations, and to establishing penalties for public officials who unjustifiably refuse to cooperate with such investigations, and to further amend Section 4406 of Article 4, Chapter 4, Title 4, Guam Code Annotated, relative to removing the application of the 90-day rule for post-audit investigations, and to further amend Section 4408 of Article 4, Chapter 4, Title 4, Guam Code Annotated, relative to the enforcement of Civil Service Commission orders, and to further require the transmittal of the Commission's rules and regulations to e-legislatura in Guahan.
Sitos Masi, Senator Torres. That's Bill 312-35 LS as substituted by the committee, correct?
Correct.
There's been a motion by Senator Torres on Bill 312.
Second.
Seconded by Senator Joe San Augustine. Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Biscoe,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes, sorry, Speaker.
Sorry, I lost connection. Aye. Ungan.
Thank you. Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence. Senator Marsh Taitano.
Again.
Sorry, Senator.
Did that go through? Hungan.
Sorry. Thank you so much. Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Rigel.
Aye.
Senator San Augustine.
Again.
Senator Pito Trelahi.
Again.
Senator Therese Trelahi.
Sorry. Ungan.
Thank you. Senator Moylan.
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Hungan.
Sitos Masi, colleagues, Bill 312 received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. Motion carries. Senator Torres, you're recognized again.
Madam Chair, I have two other measures, Bill 415-35 COR, which is an act to appropriate $50,000 from the unexpended funds of my office to the Department of Administration, and to further authorize the transfer of $50,000 from the general fund appropriation in Chapter 5 of Public Law 3599, relative to conducting a study of all positions covered under the nurse pay plan. Also, Bill number 420 LS, which is an act to amend Section 5 in Chapter 11 of Public Law 35-99, and to appropriate the sum of $470,000 to the Guam Department of Health and Social Services relative to funding the operations of the Guam Department of Public Health and Social Services in FY 2021, which may include but not be limited to the Bureau of Emerging Infectious Diseases. Both bills, Madam Chair, are with the Committee on General Government Operations, Appropriations, and Housing. And I understand that the committee is currently working on these reports. And I just wanted the Committee on Rules to be aware that it is my intention to move to place those bills on the session agenda next week, pending the committee report completion. Sitos Ma'asi.
Duly noted. Thank you very much, Senator Torres. Senator Jim Moylan, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you.
First item, I wish to Move to session agenda is item number 1 on our core agenda. That's bill number 6-35 LS as amended by Committee on General Government Operations, Appropriations and Housing, sponsored by Senator Tello Taitakui. That is an act to repeal subsection 8172 of Article 1, Chapter 8, Title 4, Guam Code Annotated, relative to the responsible use of taxpayer funds through the elimination of automatic retirement benefits for elected Guam governors and lieutenant governors and their survivors. Madam Chair.
Sudos Masi, Senator Moylan, and that's Bill 6 as amended, correct?
Yes, Madam Chair, as amended.
Amended by the committee. There's been a motion by Senator Moylan to move Bill number 6. Do I hear a second?
No, I have a question on that.
If we can get a second on the motion, then we can move for discussion, and I'll recognize you at that point.
Ask on a legal, if there was ever a legal interpretation in reference to the separation of powers on this issue. I thought that was brought up in the past. Just wanted to make sure.
Do I hear a second on the motion for Bill 6-35 LS? A second on the motion, Bill 6-35 LS. I apologize, Senator Moylan. There has been no second. Would you like to move forward with any other bills?
I'll second.
Seconded by Senator Therese Terlahi. Madam Speaker, you're recognized on discussion.
Can you hear me now? I keep freezing, sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Madam Chair, I just wanted to make sure because I know that this bill was introduced in the start of the term, and I just wanted to make sure if there was any legal legal requests or anything as it relates to the separation of powers on this measure, and I'm not sure. And before we can even vote on this, I don't have a problem moving the process forward, but I just wanted to make sure because I thought that this is one of the bills that were brought up for a legal interpretation. So I don't know what it's been so long. I just wanted to make sure, but I did know that there was a question on that in as far as that component for the.
And I guess I'll direct that question to our core director, Mary. Do you know if we've received a legal review on Bill 6?
Nothing additional, Senator, but I will contact legal office right after this meeting to get a further update on that.
Sudos Masi. On the motion on Bill 6 for placement on the session agenda, that's Bill 6-35 LS as amended. Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco Lee.
Ahi.
Vice Chair Shelton.
Ahi.
Speaker Barnes.
Yes.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence. Senator March Tatino.
Dispense it to my internet just came back on, so if I can pass and catch up with where we're at.
Senator March Taichno, just as an update, we are voting on Bill 6-35 if you have your log with you.
Yes, so if it's possible to pass, and I'll just look at that real quick and catch up.
Okay, thank you, Senator. Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Rigel.
Nay.
Senator San Augustine.
No.
Senator Pito Terlahi.
Aye.
Senator Therese Terlahi.
Again.
Senator Moylan.
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Ahi.
Speaker Barnes.
Ahi.
Senator Marsh Taitano.
Aye.
Sidosmasi colleagues, the motion to place Bill 6-35 LS as amended by the committee received 3 ayes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 nays, and 1 excused absence. Motion fails. Senator Moylan, you're recognized.
Senator, you're on mute.
All right, my apologies.
There you go.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Next item to request for session agenda is item number 7. That's Bill number 13335 Core, as amended by the Committee on Environment, Revenue and Taxation and Procurement, sponsored by myself. It's an act to amend subsection 15108 of Chapter 15, Title 18, Guam Code Annotated. It's relative to reducing the cost of filing the Articles of Organization for a limited liability company. Madam Chair.
There's been a motion to place Bill 133 as amended by Senator Moylan. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded by Senator Mary Camacho Torres. Madam Director, if no discussion, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco Lee.
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton.
Okay.
Speaker Barnes.
Ongan.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence. Senator Marsh Taitano.
Again.
Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Rigel.
Aye.
Senator San Augustine.
Again.
Sorry, Senator San Augustine, can you repeat?
Ungan, put it on the floor. We'll deal with
Thank
it
you.
then.
Senator Pito Terlahi. Senator Therese Terlahi. Senator Moylan.
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Again.
Sidosmasi colleagues, the motion to place Bill 133 received 11 ayes and 1 excused absence. Motion passes. Senator Moylan, any other measures at this time?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. It's item number 12 on our agenda. To place on session agenda is Bill number 21735 Core, sponsored by myself. It's an act to add subsection 58104R to Chapter 58, Title 12, Guam Code Annotated. It's relative to creating a qualifying certificate for the enticement and potential establishment of a commercial drone industry on Guam. Madam Chair.
Sidosmasi, Senator Moylan, and if I could just confirm that's Bill 217-35 COR as introduced.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Sidosmasi, there's been a motion by Senator Moylan on Bill 217. Do I hear a second? Seconded by
Madam Chair.
Thank you very much. Any discussion? Senator Shelton?
Sorry, can you please repeat the title of the bill once?
It's Bill 217-35 COR as introduced, an act to add subsection 58104R to Chapter 58, Title 12, Guam Code Annotated, relative to creating a qualifying certificate for the enticement and potential establishment of a commercial drone industry on Guam.
Okay, Sidosmasi.
Hagamas. On the motion for Bill 217 that was moved by Senator Moylan, seconded by Senator Mary Camacho Torres. Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco Lee.
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton.
Again.
Speaker Barnes.
Ongan.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence. Senator Marsh Taitano.
Again.
Senator Perez.
Again.
Senator Rigel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Again.
Zusmasi colleagues, the motion on 217 has received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. Motion passes. We'll now move to nominations for the session agenda consideration. Senator Moylan, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I still have another bill to move on session agenda, please.
Is it possible for another member of CORE to move that? We're trying to keep it to 2 each member. What number is this?
Bill 218, Madam Chair. Item number 13.
If another member, Senator Torres? Oh, okay, Senator San Augustine?
I'll move that Bill 218-35 introduced by Senator Moylan.
Please proceed.
All right, an act to amend section 58104F and to add section 58104.1, both of chapter 58, title 12, Guam Code annotated relative to creating a qualifying certificate for the enticement and potential establishment of a processing, trade, and distribution, transformation, or fulfillment center industry on Guam.
That's Bill 218 as introduced, Senator Moylan. Can you just clarify? As introduced?
Again.
Yes.
Okay, that's moved by Senator San Augustine, seconded by Senator Moylan. Any discussion on bill number 218? Seeing and hearing none. Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco-Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excused absence. Senator Marsh Taitano,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rigel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Again.
Thank you, colleagues. The bill, I apologize, the motion on Bill 218-35 COR as introduced received 11 ayes and 1 excused absence. The motion carries. And we'll now move to items, nominations that are cleared for the session agenda. And those include the nominations of Roque Alcantara, Simone Bollinger, James Casalo, Manuelino Gonzalvo, Anthony C. Paulino, and William D. Pesh. Any member would like to make a motion at this time? Senator Kelly?
Sadus Masi, Madam Chair. So I'd like to place onto the agenda the appointment of Simone E.P. Bollinger to serve as a member on the Guam Council on the Arts and Humanities Agency Board of Directors.
There's been a motion by Senator Kelly for Simone Bollinger. Do I hear a second? Senator Shelton? If no discussion, Core Director, please roll call.
Chair Bisco-Lee,
Again, por favor.
Vice Chair Shelton, sorry, Vice Chair Shelton, can you repeat?
Again.
Thank you. Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence. Senator Marsh Taitano,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again,
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Madam Chair, is that including Gonzalo and Castello and Paulino?
Senator Pito, this one is just for Simone Bollinger, and then we can move on. I'll recognize you next.
Okay. Okay.
On Simone, on the motion to move Simone Bollinger's nomination, your vote is.
Again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Therese Terlahi,
Okay.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres.
Again.
To discuss, colleagues, the motion to place the nomination of Simone Bollinger onto our agenda received 11 ayes and 1 excused absence. Motion carries. Senator Marsh Titino, you're recognized.
Situus Masi, Madam Chair. I'd also like to place on the agenda the appointment of William D. Pesh to serve as a member of the Guam Council on the Arts and Humanities Agency Board of Directors.
Do I hear a second on the? And that's for William D. Pesh, correct?
Again.
Okay. So there's been a motion by Senator Kelly, seconded by Speaker Barnes on Bill Pesh. Seeing no discussion, Core Director, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Okay.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excused absent, Senator Marsh Titino,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
again,
Senator Pito Terlahi, Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Masi, colleagues, on the motion to report out William D. Pesh to serve as a member of the Guam Council of the Arts and Humanities Board of Directors. That motion received 11 ayes and 1 excused absence. Motion carries. Senator Titino, are you?
Situus Masi, Madam Chair. I have one more appointment to place onto the agenda. So I'd like to place onto the agenda the appointment of Roki A. Alcantara to serve as Director of the Department of Parks and Recreation.
Zeus Masi, on that motion, do I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded by Senator Pito Terlahi. On the motion to report out the nomination of Roki Alcantara to serve as the Director of DPR, moved by Senator Titino, seconded by Senator Jose Terlahi. Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excused absence, Senator Marsh Titino,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
again,
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again, por favor.
Senator Therese Terlahi, Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Those Masi, colleagues, the motion received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. Motion carries. I'll recognize Senator Pito Terlahi at this time. And Senator Pito, if you want to move the 2 members on the Building Code Council simultaneously, we'll accept that as a single motion, but just mention their names.
Okay, I move to place the nomination of Manolino L. Gonzalo and Anthony Cipollino to the Guam Building Code Council.
Sudos Mas, on that motion,
To the voting file
Sudos
with a
Mas,
recommendation to confirm.
do I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded by Speaker Barnes, and again, that's Manuelino El Gonzalo and Anthony Cipollino on the Guam Building Code Council. Any discussion? Seeing or hearing none, Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco Lee,
Again,
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence, Senator March Taitano,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Gotcha.
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Sudos Masi, colleagues, that motion received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. Motion passes. Senator Pito, you still have one more, I believe.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I move to place James M. Casalo. The nomination of James M. Casalo to be a member of the Guam Contractors License Board to the voting file with a recommendation to confirm.
Sudos Masi, Senator Pito, on that motion.
Second.
Seconded by Senator Kelly. Any discussion? Seeing and hearing none, Madam Director.
Chair Bisco Lee,
Again,
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence, Senator March Taitano,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Sudos Masi, colleagues, on the motion to add Mr. Casala to our session agenda, the motion received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. Motion passes. Before we proceed, colleagues, I want to apologize. I did want to just mention my desire to add Bill 373 as introduced to the session agenda. And I'll just mention it now. Unfortunately, the committee report still has not been received by the Committee on Rules, but we've been assured by the committee chair that that will happen. So I just want to give you a heads up, and that's Bill 373-35 as introduced, an act to amend subsection 54B003 of Chapter 54B, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to the banning the sale or distribution of disposable carryout bags made of plastic by retail and wholesale establishments on Guam. So I just wanted to note that for the record. And on the motion to place, I just wanted to move forward on the motion to place the bills that were adopted onto the second reading file. I'd like to, if the vice chair could make that motion. Senator Shelton, are you able to make the motion to place our bills onto the second reading file?
Sure. Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I move that we place these bills onto the second reading file.
Second.
Moved by Senator Shelton, seconded by Senator Joe Augustine. Any discussion? Seeing and hearing none. Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Biscoe Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence, Senator Marsh Taitano,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Just small colleagues, that motion received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence, motion carries. And likewise with our appointments, on the motion to place appointments under legislative concurrence, if I could get moved by the speaker and a second.
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 Thank you. Seconded by Senator Pito Terlahi. Any discussion? Seeing or hearing none, Madam Director.
Chair Biscoe Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence, Senator Marsh Taitano,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
sorry, Senator, can you repeat? It froze.
Again.
Thank you. Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Responsi, colleagues, on the appointments, moving to legislative concurrence, the motion received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence, motion carries. With the placement of these bills and resolutions in the second reading file and these appointments under legislative concurrence, is there a motion to adopt the session agenda?
So moved, Madam Chair.
Moved by the speaker, seconded by our legislative secretary, Senator Shelton. Any discussion?
Second.
Seeing or hearing none? Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Biscoe Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Again.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excused absence, Senator Marsh Taitano,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Augustine,
Again.
Senator Pito Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Therese Terlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Masi, colleagues, the motion received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence, motion carries. In accordance with the standing rules, the agenda will be published within the next 24 hours. We'll now move to a brief extension of remarks, and at this time, colleagues, I'd just like to extend to all of you and your family and to the people of Guam a very happy Veterans Day. I know we had a kind of a muted celebration this year due to the pandemic, but I certainly want to take this opportunity to thank all of our veterans and their families for their service and sacrifice to our island and our country. So happy Veterans Day to all of you. And if any member wishes to be heard at this time? Senator Therese?
Just want to I guess put it out there in case, but if we have bills that are requiring committee of the whole, in our committee hearings lately, we haven't had the presence of DOA or DVMR sometimes. And so I just like to see if we can in advance make sure that they are available, or else issue a subpoena so that they can be present for those at least for those committee of the whole hearings. Thank you.
And can you repeat which agencies? You mentioned DOA and...
Well, when we go into committee of the whole on an appropriations bill, yeah, normally DOA. That I'm just suggesting that to, of course, the committee on appropriations, yeah, so that we can be expeditious in our session and they're ready, and they know in advance which bills might be on the agenda. Yeah. And if we need a subpoena, I don't know. Yeah, just want to make sure we can work that out. Thank you.
Yes, Madam Chair, I agree with that, and I ask that the speaker would take the lead on that, and she'll be able to communicate with the government, the administration. As our separation of powers, the speaker will take the lead for us. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Masi colleagues, and again, the agenda will be published within the next 24 hours, so we'll be able to identify which bills may fall into that category. Thank you, Senator Chirlahi. If no other member wishes to be heard, Senator San Agustin, you're recognized.
Madam Chair, motion to adjourn. Thank you very much.
Masi, on the motion to adjourn, do I hear or see a second?
Second.
Seconded by Senator Shelton. Madam Director, roll call, please.
Chair Bisco-Lee,
Again.
Vice Chair Shelton,
Again.
Speaker Barnes,
Okay.
Vice Speaker Nelson, excuse absence. Senator Marsh Taitsino,
Again.
Senator Perez,
Again.
Senator Rajel,
Aye.
Senator San Agustin,
Ungan, por favor.
Senator Pito Chirlahi,
Ungan, por favor.
Senator Therese Chirlahi,
Again.
Senator Moylan,
Aye.
Senator Torres,
Again.
Masi colleagues, the motion to adjourn received 11 ayes, 1 excused absence. Motion carries. I want to thank you all for your attendance at today's meeting and just make a quick happy birthday shout out to our Committee on Rules staffer, Christian Valencia, who will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Christian. And the time is now 12:47 p.m. This virtual Committee on Rules meeting is adjourned. Masi.